My dreams are nightmares. How can I sleep? You got the gun against me.
What's going on, everybody? KingofDragons 5000 here, coming at you with another figure review. Today we'll be having a look at the Mattel WWE Elite Collection 79 Chase variant Bobby Fish. And so here we have Bobby Fish posed and out of the packaging. Before we take a look at the figure, let's actually run through his accessories really fast. Bobby Fish does come with 3 different pairs of hands. We do get a pair of grip hands. We get a pair of thumbs up hands. We get a pair of Undisputed Era pose hands. We also do get an Undisputed Era shirt. It is rubber, unfortunately, but it does look good. And then finally, we do get one half of the NXT Tag Team titles. Other than that, Bobby Fish doesn't come with anything else. So let's actually move on to his details. And so here we have a closer look at the Chase variant Bobby Fish, and oh my goodness, what did they do to his face? They completely messed up Bobby Fish's face here. I don't even know where to begin on how bad this face is. Like I said, it's on my original figure review, which was War Games Attire. I said this wasn't the greatest head sculpt and the application was bad, but I've seen far worse because I think I got the worst Bobby Fish ever. This is absolutely trash. That the eye doesn't even match up. It looks like they tried printing his eyebrows twice. And this eye is far down and he looks blind out of this eye. The eyebrow is like smudged and it looks like they tried printing it up higher. I have absolutely no idea what they were trying to do with this figure. It looks bad. Head sculpt was terrible to begin with, but this is just showing how a bad paint job can make a terrible face even worse. And oh my goodness, this is a very ugly head sculpt. I can't really justify how bad this head sculpt is, but the paint makes it so much worse. So yeah, that is incredibly unfortunate. So let's have a look at the rest of his attire. Let's actually hide that from the women and children watching. So he does have the Undisputed armband right here, which is the new armband, which I really do like the new emblem. When they originally came out, they did have it with 3 triangles. This one has 4 because they have 4 members. On this arm, we just have the wrist tape right here, along with some taped up fingers, which is pretty standard for Bobby Fish. On this arm, we do have a black arm sleeve with wrist tape, and this arm also has some taped up fingers, as you can see. They did a really good job with the paint here. Can't say the same for the face, but overall, I think that the body works for Bobby Fish. Mine, unfortunately, does have some defects. You can see these imprints, which they are present on all the other figures, but for some reason the machine kind of pressed them in further than they really needed to be. So we do have these really big indents. Kind of look like he has 3 belly buttons. Yeah, the more I look at this figure, the more quality control has failed me here. Looking at his ring gear, originally I thought this was the War Games 2017 look, when it was Adam Cole, Kyle O'Reilly, and Bobby Fish, but it's actually not. I can't find the time that he wore this attire. I know he did, I just can't place the time and the figure, or the event that he wore it. I do like it. It has the Infamous on the back, and then we have the Undisputed Era logo right there. Again, we do have some yellow trim up here. It's kind of sloppy, but I really do like the Infamous going along the back of his tights. Does look good. We have a yellow or a white stripe right here, and then a yellow stripe right here. Unfortunately, it does suffer that same problem that light colors over black makes it a little bit harder. So yeah, that is a little bit unfortunate. So moving on to the rest of his ring gear, you can see he has the traditional Bobby Fish knee pad right here with the little swoosh right there. And I get what they were trying to do with this knee pad. I really do. That's supposed to be exposed skin. Why can't they just include one knee pad and then they have an exposed knee pad sculpt? Every Samoa Joe figure has it. Why couldn't they do it with Bobby Fish here, I will never understand. But yeah, I get what they were going for. It's just not executed well. If anything, I might just acetone that off and then just have him with a regular knee pad. But I do like the fact that he does have the taping up high, so that is really good. I believe this is a BF for Bobby Fish. I might be wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's supposed to be a B and an F. On the back, we do have his lacing right here, which again, don't we have a kick pad with lacing? Why don't they use that more often, especially with figures like Bobby Fish that have the lacing going up and down the kick pad? On this side, we do have the fish in Old English font, which looks really nice. Then going onto his feet, we do have the RIP tombstone and the cross right here, so they look really nice. Overall, it's not as flashy as the standard release of Bobby Fish, but it's still a really solid figure with the exception of the part I am censoring. So with that out of the way, guys, let's actually have a comparison between this Bobby Fish and other figures you may have in your collection. And so here we have Bobby Fish posed next to an Ultimate Edition's Brock Lesnar and a basic Jeff Hardy. And so here we have the Chase variant Bobby Fish posed next to the Epic Moments Bobby Fish and the standard release Bobby Fish. So with the comparisons out of the way, let's actually move on to his articulation. Bobby Fish does have the standard articulation. He does have a ball joint in the head, which unfortunately he doesn't really look up too far. Can look down, can tilt his head side to side. From a distance, the paint doesn't look too bad, I guess. But anyway, he does rotate his head left and right. Arms are on a ball joint. They go out to the side really nicely, go all the way around. We do have a bicep swivel, which works fine. Seagull bend in the elbow, giving us 90-degree bend. We do have a swivel and hinge here at the wrist. We do have an ab crunch, which does lean back about that far, does lean forward about that far. We have a waist swivel. Legs do kick forward to about right there, kick back, out to the side, no problem. We do have a thigh swivel well hidden between his tights and his thigh, which is really well done. We do have a double bend here at the knee, working really nicely. We do have a swivel at the boot. We have a hinge in the ankle going back and forward. And then finally, we do get rocker ankle. So overall, Bobby Fish here is a pretty nice figure if you can get past the head sculpt. And unfortunately, mine just has really terrible paint apps, and there's really nothing I can do about that. It's a bad head sculpt. On top of it, it's really terrible face paint. So with that out of the way, guys, let's actually get him posed for my final thoughts, and then we'll wrap up this review. And so here we have the Chase variant Bobby Fish pose for my final thoughts. And overall, this is a really nice figure with a decent paint apps throughout his attire. The face paint is the only thing I can't get behind. I understand that the photoreal can miss its mark sometimes, but this is such a bad example of how the photoreal should be. They got one eye practically falling off his face and the other eye isn't where it's supposed to be. There's just a lot of issues with my particular version. I don't think you're going to have that kind of issue, although I have seen a lot of Bobby Fish pictures where the face is really bad, so either this is a reoccurring issue throughout this particular version of Bobby Fish, or it's just a very bad paint application, because I do know that they have a better Bobby Fish head. I don't know why they went with this one. It's very bad to begin with, and then add to it the bad paint apps does make it kind of hard to really like this head. Now, the accessories on this Bobby Fish are pretty good. I do like the fact that he comes with 3 pairs of hands, one half of the NXT Tag Team titles, and then of course his Undisputed Era shirt, which if you pick up 4 versions of Bobby Fish, Kyle O'Reilly, you will get 4 t-shirts, so I do like that. And of course you get the pair of the NXT titles, which is always a plus. So if you are looking for the Chase variant Bobby Fish, unfortunately Elite 79 is no longer available in stores, so the only way you can really get them is through online retailers such as Ringside Collectibles and Amazon. Now, at the time I'm making this video, the Chase variant Bobby Fish is still available on Ringside Collectible. He is going for about, I believe it was $30, which is a pretty fair price. So if you haven't already done so, pick this figure up. Hopefully you do get better paint apps than mine. Mine, of course, has very bad paint apps, so hopefully yours doesn't have that issue. So with that being said, guys, I'm KingofDragons 5000. Don't forget to like this video, leave a comment, subscribe to my channel. Go ahead and check out all my other action figure reviews as well as all my other WWE videos. Hopefully you find them informative. As always, if there's a figure you'd like to see me review, let me know down in the comments, and if it fits in my collection, I'll definitely have a look at it. While you're at it, check out my Instagram account for new and exciting action figure photos. And as always, ring that bell to be notified every time I upload a video. Until next time, guys, I'll see you later. Take care, everyone.